Hey family, so do you remember my car situation that I was kind of going through the last couple of days? I got my tires fixed 2 days ago, and then I took my car to get the brakes done yesterday. But something very interesting happened along the way. While they were working on my brakes, I went and got some breakfast at a local restaurant, and I ordered the veggie omelet. And I realized that the veggie omelet didn't come with spinach, so I asked them for some spinach. And then they added the spinach to my omelet, no extra charge. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a minor thing, but it made the meal better and it made the meal more healthier. So then I'm headed home. But when I'm getting ready to go home, because they're taking some time on my car, I went to go ahead and order an Uber myself. But instead, I called the mechanic and asked the mechanic, do you guys have a driver? And he says, yeah, I'll send you an Uber. Saved me money. And then I ended up in a much nicer ride than the one that I was going to probably book myself.
But that's like actual scary stuff. That's scary stuff though. Like, no, we on the little boat that go back and forth.
Now, her conversation was a little interesting, but I got home just fine, right? And it didn't cost me anything extra. And it made me think about something very simple. Sometimes you have not because you ask not. James chapter 4, right? And consider Jesus in Matthew chapter 7. Ask and it will be given to you, right? Now, hear me clearly. This is not about being demanding. This is not about even you expecting everything in your life to go your way. But think about this. There are some things that are available that you never experience only because you haven't asked. Not because it wasn't there, not because it wasn't available, but because you did not open your mouth. And I think a lot of us actually live that way. We assume no before we even ask. We settle for what's before us before we explore. We end up missing what's already in reach. And here's your reset. Just ask for it, Ask the question. Make the request. Explore the possibility because it might already be available to you. You just haven't asked. I normally pray with you, but I want you to take a moment after this video to ask your Father what you stand in need of. If this blessed you, share this with someone that you love, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Daily Reset.